Today, I'm going to guide you through 10 core principles of mindfulness, drawn from a journey of inner growth. I'll show you how awareness can help you stay grounded, cultivate emotional detachment, practice mindful indifference, free yourself from the need for approval, and ultimately reshape the way you face life's challenges. Get ready to discover how a single breath, a moment of presence, can unlock the door to a freer, more authentic life. Picture yourself walking through a storm. The wind howls fiercely, rain lashes your face, and everything feels chaotic, untamed. Yet, deep within you, there's a profound calm, an unshakable center. Not because you ignore the storm, but because you observe it, embrace it, without letting it sweep you away. This is the power of mindfulness, awareness, a practice that can radically transform how you navigate life. It's not about dodging problems or suppressing emotions. It's about learning to be present, to witness each moment with clarity and acceptance, so you can live with serenity, resilience, and authenticity. It's about learning to be present, to witness each moment with clarity and acceptance, so you can live with serenity, resilience, and authenticity. Step 1. Awareness as the key to not letting things affect you. Every day, life tests us. A sharp comment at work, an unexpected setback that derails our plans, a criticism that stings. These moments may seem small, but if we let them sink in, they steal our peace, leaving us feeling out of control. Mindfulness offers a different path. The ability to observe these experiences without being overwhelmed, to be a witness to the present moment without judgment. Imagine sitting on a hillside, gazing at the sky. Clouds drift by, some light and fluffy, others dark and ominous. You don't try to stop them or change them. You simply watch, knowing they aren't you. This is what mindfulness does for your thoughts and emotions. When someone criticizes you, instead of reacting with anger or insecurity, you can take a deep breath. Notice the sensation rising in your body, perhaps a knot in your stomach or a racing pulse, and let it pass without defining you. You are not the criticism nor the frustration. You are the awareness that observes. Think of a time when you felt overwhelmed. Maybe a coworker made a cutting remark, and you spent hours ruminating, feeling hurt or angry. Now, imagine a different approach. The moment that sting hits, shift your focus to your breath. Inhale slowly, counting to 4, and exhale, counting to 6. Feel the air moving in and out. In that breath, you return to the present. The criticism is just an event, a fleeting thought. It has no power to define you unless you give it that power. Mindfulness teaches us that life is a stream of experiences, some joyful, others painful. We can't control what happens, but we can choose how to respond. By practicing awareness, you stop being pulled by the chaos around you. You become like a tree with deep roots. Even when the wind rages, you stand firm. This stability not only brings you peace, but radiates a presence that inspires trust and respect in others. Dedicate 5 minutes daily to mindful breathing. Sit in a quiet space, close your eyes, and focus on the flow of air as it enters and leaves your body. When a thought arises, acknowledge it without judgment, and gently return to your breath. This practice trains your mind to stay present, even in tough moments. Second step, awareness to stay centered. Life is a cascade of stimuli, notifications buzzing, messages flooding in, surprises throwing us off balance. It's easy to feel swept away, like you're caught in a wave you can't escape. But mindfulness offers an anchor, the ability to stay centered, fully present, no matter what swirls around you. Being centered means living in the now, observing what unfolds without being dragged along. Think of a stressful situation you faced recently. Your mind races, plotting how to defend yourself or get even. But with mindfulness, you can pause, take a deep breath, and tune into your body. Feel your feet touching the ground, the rhythm of your breath. In that moment, you're present, not lost in thoughts or emotions. From this place, you can respond with calm and clarity, instead of reacting on impulse. Picture yourself in a meeting where someone interrupts, dismissing your idea. Your instinct might be to defend yourself or retreat, wounded. But with mindfulness, you can notice the irritation rising without letting it take over. Inhale, see the thought, "I feel belittled," as a leaf floating on a stream, and let it drift away. Then, calmly, choose your response, perhaps a gentle question or a mindful silence. This presence not only keeps you composed, but projects a quiet strength, a confidence that doesn't need to shout to be heard. History gives us examples of those who embodied this presence. Their power wasn't in aggression, but in their ability to stay present, to face challenges without being consumed by hatred. Those who thrive cultivate this same quality. They are a beacon of calm in the storm. Practice. Try the body scan. Lying down or sitting, close your eyes and bring attention to each part of your body from toes to head, noticing sensations without trying to change them. This practice anchors you in the present, even when your mind wants to wander. Third step, observe your emotions. Emotions can feel like powerful earthquakes. They shake us, urge us to react, make us feel out of control. Mindfulness teaches us to observe these tremors without being swept away, to cultivate a mindful detachment that isn't coldness, but freedom. It's not about stifling what you feel, but embracing it with kindness, knowing you are not your emotions. Recall a time when you felt hurt, perhaps by a rejection or a harsh word. Your instinct might have been to shut down or lash out. Now take a step back. When that pang hits, focus on your breath. Notice where the emotion lives in your body, a weight in your chest, a flush in your face. Explore it like a curious traveler without labeling it wrong. Then let it be, trusting it will pass, as all sensations do. Imagine you're in line at the supermarket and someone cuts in front without apology. Frustration flares, but instead of reacting, you breathe and observe, "I'm feeling frustrated." This simple act of awareness creates space between you and the emotion, letting you choose your response. Maybe you smile and let it go, or speak calmly. Either way, your peace remains untouched. This mindful detachment is transformative. Consider the story of an entrepreneur who lost everything. Their business collapsed, savings vanished. Instead of sinking into despair, they observed the loss without judgment, seeing failure as an experience, not the end. With this clarity, they rebuilt their life, stronger than before. Mindfulness allowed them not to identify with failure, but to use it as a springboard. When a strong emotion arises, use the rain technique. Recognize the emotion, e.g., "I'm feeling anger." Accept it without resistance. Investigate with curiosity. Where do I feel it in my body? Non-identify. Remind yourself, you are not the emotion, but the awareness, observing it. This keeps you detached and present. Fourth step, conscious indifference. We live in a world that pressures us to care about everything: what others think, how they judge us, whether we measure up. Mindfulness offers mindful indifference, not apathy, but a deliberate choice to focus on what truly matters. It's the freedom to release what doesn't serve you, returning to the present with clarity and peace. Imagine getting a negative comment on social media. Your mind might spiral, obsessing over how you're perceived, but with mindfulness, you can pause, breathe, and ask, is this thought helpful now? Will it matter in a month? More often than not, the answer is no. Return to your breath, the sound of the breeze, the feel of your feet on the ground. In that moment, you're free. Mindful indifference doesn't mean shutting off emotions, but choosing where to direct your attention. Think of someone you admire. They're not chasing everyone's approval, but living authentically, rooted in themselves. Mindfulness helps you cultivate this strength. When you're pulled by others' opinions, observe the thought without judgment. I'm thinking I need to be perfect. Then let it go, returning to the now. Picture presenting a project at work, and your boss critiques it harshly. Instead of feeling attacked, breathe. Notice the discomfort and ask, is this feedback useful for growth? If so, embrace it with gratitude. If not, let it dissolve like a wave receding. This mindful indifference keeps you focused on your goals, saving energy for what counts. Use the mindful question. When upset by an event or judgment, pause and ask, does this deserve my attention? Does it align with my values? If not, breathe and let go, returning to the present. Step 5. Stop seeking approval from others. Seeking others' approval is like building your house on sand. Every criticism or rejection can topple it. Mindfulness helps you build your self-worth on solid rock, the awareness of who you are. By letting go of the need for external validation, you uncover a profound freedom, living with authenticity and courage. Think of a time you felt insecure, worried you weren't enough for someone. Now, observe that thought. I'm thinking I need to be liked. See it without judgment, like a passerby crossing your mind. Then return to your breath, the sensation of your body. In that moment, you realize your worth doesn't hinge on others, but on your mindful presence. Imagine you're at a party, and someone's comment makes you feel left out. Your instinct might be to impress or withdraw, but with mindfulness, you can breathe and notice, I'm feeling hurt. Embrace that feeling with kindness, knowing it doesn't define your value. Then choose to be present. Hear the music, savor the food, smile. Your authenticity becomes magnetic, not because you seek approval, but because you don't need it. Mindfulness invites you to celebrate who you are without craving external applause. Practice mindful gratitude. Each evening, write 3 things you appreciate about yourself: a kind act, a moment of bravery, a unique trait. As you write, breathe and feel gratitude in your body. This builds self-worth rooted in awareness. Step 6. Handling criticism. Criticism is an inevitable part of life. A friend's remark stings. A social media post sparks judgment. For many, criticism feels like an arrow. It pierces, wounds, triggers impulsive reactions like anger, defensiveness, or doubt. Mindfulness transforms how you receive criticism, letting you see it as a fleeting event, not an absolute truth about your worth. It helps you filter others' words with clarity, embracing what's useful and releasing what isn't, all while preserving your inner peace. Observe the thought, I feel judged. Don't judge or fight it. It's just a cloud in your mind's sky. Let it pass, returning to your breath. From this presence, you can listen to criticism with curiosity. Is there something valuable here? If so, accept it with gratitude. If not, let it drift away like a breeze. This mindful approach changes everything. Instead of feeling hurt, you become a neutral observer. Imagine a gardener receiving advice on their work. Some tips are gems like how to nurture a plant. Others are mere opinions like disliking a flower's color. The mindful gardener listens, evaluates, and chooses what to keep, unshaken by others' words. Similarly, mindfulness helps you discern constructive criticism from destructive noise, reflections of others' insecurities or perspectives, not your truth. Those who thrive cultivate this resilience. They listen, assess, but never let others' words shake their core. When criticized, use the stop technique. Stop. Pause briefly. Take a breath. Inhale and exhale slowly. Observe. Notice your emotions and thoughts without judgment. Proceed. Choose your response with calm clarity. This practice keeps you present, turning criticism into growth or letting it go weightlessly. 7th step. Composure under pressure. Pressure is a constant companion in life. A looming deadline, a tough decision, an escalating conflict. These moments can make the ground feel like it's slipping away. The usual response is panic, haste, or freezing. Mindfulness offers an alternative, the power to stay present, to observe stress without being consumed, turning pressure into a chance to shine with inner strength. Imagine a frantic day. Your phone won't stop ringing, emails pile up, a client's unhappy. Your mind spins, your heart races. But you can pause. Focus on your breath. Inhale for 4, exhale for 6. Feel your feet on the floor, your body's weight in the chair. In this moment, you're here, not lost in a hypothetical future or regretted past. From this presence, pressure becomes manageable. Not a monster, but tasks you can tackle one by one. Stress isn't an anomaly. It's part of life's flow. Picture a surfer. They don't fight the waves, but ride them, adapting to their rhythm. Mindfulness helps you flow with challenges, observing stress without resisting. Think of Buddhist monks facing hardship with otherworldly calm. Their strength lies not in denying stress, but in being present, embracing each moment with acceptance. You can cultivate this poise. Under pressure, you become a calm center in the chaos, a presence others notice and admire. Use the sensory anchor. When pressure mounts, pick a sense as your anchor. Listen to sounds around you, feel an object's texture, or taste a sip of water. Dive into these sensations. This practice pulls you back to the present, keeping you calm and focused. 8th step. Don't get attached to life's events. Much of our suffering stems from attachment. We cling to how things should be, to outcomes we crave, to people we want to hold. When reality doesn't match our expectations, we feel lost, frustrated, hurt. Mindfulness offers a way out, the ability to let go of what we can't control, embracing the present with peace and acceptance. Imagine missing a key opportunity, a dream job, or a cherished relationship. Your mind might replay, if only I'd done something differently. Pause. Breathe deeply and see regretful thoughts as leaves on a stream. Don't grasp or fight them. Let them float away. Then focus on the now, your breath's sound, the room's light. In this moment, you're here, and that's enough. A river's metaphor is striking. Water doesn't stop at obstacles or resist rocks. It flows, adapting to the path. Mindfulness makes you like that river. Imagine a friendship that faded. You might feel hurt, clinging to what was. Observe that pain. I'm feeling sadness. Embrace it gently, knowing it's temporary. Then let go, returning to the present, where new possibilities await. Try the letting go meditation. Sit quietly. Visualize what you're holding on to, an expectation, a regret, as a balloon. With each exhale, imagine it floating away. Return to your breath, feeling freedom's lightness. This practice releases what doesn't serve you, rooting you in the now. Ninth step, silence as a practice of awareness. In a world brimming with noise, conversations, notifications, messages, expectations, silence is revolutionary. It's not just the absence of words, but a practice of deep presence, a way to listen to the moment with clarity and care. Embrace silence as a sacred space to observe without reacting, connecting authentically with yourself and others. Picture a moment where you're wrongly blamed for a mistake. The urge to defend yourself or retort with indignation surges. But try mindful silence. Inhale, feel your breath's rhythm, and let the moment unfold. Notice the impulse to speak, but choose silence, observing rising emotions. This silence isn't weakness, it's strength. It creates space for reflection, disarms others, and lets you respond, if needed, with intention and clarity. Mindful silence is also a gift for listening. Imagine a friend sharing a struggle. Instead of jumping in with advice, listen, noting their voice's tone, their words' weight. In silence, you become a welcoming presence, truly seeing them. This listening forges deeper connections than words ever could. Zen masters offer a powerful example, using silence as a path to wisdom. They don't speak to fill voids, but to be fully present. Their silence is alive, brimming with awareness. Be silent, not because you lack words, but because you choose presence. Practice silent listening. In a conversation, focus on listening without planning your reply. Notice urges to speak, but return to your breath and listening. Reflect afterward on how silence shaped the exchange. This practice fosters a deep, authentic presence. 10th step, awareness as transformation. Mindfulness is more than a practice. It's an invitation to live each moment fully, to be present even when life is uncertain or painful. By handling criticism mindfully, staying poised under pressure, letting go of what you can't control, and embracing silence, you uncover an inner strength that makes you unstoppable. It's not about avoiding challenges, but meeting them with serenity, knowing you're bigger than any storm. Picture walking through life with unshakable calm, not because the world is perfect, but because you've learned to be a mindful witness to every experience. Each breath, each pause, each silent moment is a step toward this freedom. Awareness empowers you to choose peace over reaction, presence over chaos, authenticity over fear. So right now, take a moment. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, feel the air fill you, exhale slowly, releasing all tension. In this instant, you're here, alive, present. You can carry this presence into every corner of your life, transforming how you face the world. One breath at a time, one moment at a time, you become the beacon that lights even the darkest nights.